Hang on, let's pause. Let's be smart and think. Best case scenario, what do I hope to gain by speaking to these animals? Absolute best case scenario, Janna's location. But given that she is in this cave complex somewhere anyway, that information does me very little good as I intend to fully explore. A, for fun. B, information, finding slaves, getting more money for future endeavors. Take your pick or reason, truthfully. What can I expect to lose? Worst case scenario, I anger them, either purposefully or inadvertently, and I get surrounded by gnolls. That will most likely mean death for me, and I'd rather not be eaten, all things considered. So this is going to break the roleplay scene a little bit, but let's just pretend I never opened that door in the first place. I'll come back to this room. I am injured. I haven't really found any traps yet, but it seems folly to use a cure monitor when I have healer's kits, so we'll use this. And I should have used the Potion of Cat's Grace earlier, because this will give me between 2 and 5 dexterity, which is armor for me. I get 5, which is 2 extra armor. And it's useful for ranged combat as well, but, well, we'll get to that when we get to that, I suppose. Ooh.
Do not fight!
Ah, blocked it. Intruders! Intruders! Don't hit... Yeah, hit the gong. Uh-oh. Oh. Let's not be shot at, please. Ow. This does not look too good for me. That gnoll is freaking out. Jeez. Alright. This is going badly. Let's back it up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Healer's kit quickly. Alright, actually, surprisingly good roll. Well, that could have gone better. Certainly. Money. Money and an amethyst. Yeah. That's why I wanted to avoid ringing any gongs or raising an alarm. Ah, another prisoner. Please, free me! 1 second. Okay, no more gnolls here. Ah, you there. I don't know what you are doing in here in these caves. I'll just thank my stars that you're not a gnoll. My name's Glendir. Would you mind letting me out of here? Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Hang on. Excellent. You won't regret it, I assure you. I'm not sure why I thought it'd be unlocked. I don't know why I did that. Must be a key somewhere then. Check out these sling bullets. My trap kits. Another trap kit and throwing axes. A halberd. Aha. Key. Well, hang on there, Glendir. Before I let you out of there, let me see if it's actually clear. Because I think he's actually safer in there than out here. Because there are still gnolls around here. Yep, there are. Let me first clear a path to the exit for him to run through. Gotcha. Alright. Some remains here. Healer's kit's good, I need that. Genuinely needed that. Well, here's another good place to hole up if needed. Ooh. Why did that open on its own? Maybe a weird release mechanism on the door. Oh. Intruders! Intruders! Thankfully, however, he did not reach the gong. I am, however, he's outnumbered. Oh no, he's gonna ring that gong. Uh-oh. Take cover real quick. Just be smart. Oh, that's not good for me. You know what? Potion. Now, quickly. Take cover again. Healer's kit. Alright, now we'll fight. Oh, good lord. There's so many. Well, there's a far few less now. Ow. It's actually a nice parry. Nah. Yes. This is why I didn't want to go into that room with all the gnolls. Okay. Scary. I'm badly wounded. And I'll use one cure moderate. Ooh, great healing roll too. Adventurine. What do we have in here? 3 gold. 5 gold and a green stone and some wine. Looks like bears for dinner. Single gold on that pile of bones. Let's keep looking around. What do we have on the swapping rack? Oh, an acid flask. Another useful grenade, which I haven't really used, but I haven't had too many chances to really make use of grenades. My healer's kit's impressively useful. Quartz crystal and a fenberry. This corpse has thieves' tools. I don't really need that. Uh-oh. My spells are wearing off. That's problematic. Ah, okay, I'm back here. But now I will free the half-orc, because the way is clear, at least for now, barring any patrols. Alright, let's use this key. Thank you for releasing me. I thought I was never gonna get out of here. Now, can you show me where the exit is? Of course, follow me. I really appreciate this. Thank you very much. Come on, absolutely. Over here. If my sense of direction doesn't fail me. Any more gnolls? Not yet, thankfully. Should be this way. Yeah, this is it. That looks like the exit. Thank you for saving me. I don't think I would have made it without you. And off he runs. Okay. Rescue Glendeer. Alright. So if all my spells worn off, and it seems that way, all I have left is Endure Elements, Bark Skin, and Cat's Grace. And those won't last much longer either. There is still a bit left to explore, though. Ooh. Beastmaster, huh? Let's take a quick shot. Actually, very, well, a good hit, but poor damage. Oh. Ah, he's got a heavy flail as well, huh? I can respect that, though he is dead, so. Beastmaster's horn. Door that way. What's this horn exactly? This brass horn is less of an instrument and more of a crudely made device intended to make one particular note when blown into. It reeks of fur and stale gnoll saliva. When blown, the horn will make the bears that live in this cave friendly for a time. speaking of bears, I could use these bears to fight with me, perhaps. That could be very useful, in fact. But what's through this door here? Various gears control the locking mechanism of this metal-clad door. Does it need a specific key? Do I have anything that could help with that? I could throw some acid flasks and alchemist fire at it. Other than that, though, I don't think I have anything. This is only for that one cage, so I guess I don't need that key any longer. Woo! What the? No, it's trapped. But it didn't hurt me when I tried to open the door, so maybe it's when I attack the door, perhaps? Well, anyway, let's put this key away. I don't need any on me. Another alchemist fire, rather. Useful. Well, now I'm very curious what's behind this door. Let's use my final spell, Find Traps. Okay.
To the fight!
That was a nice hit. Tough door. But... oh. I was waiting for it to break there. Curses. Well, I'm hitting, but I need to actually roll high. I just missed a door. I don't want to talk about it. Ugh. It went so well at the beginning. Oh my god. I'm missing the door. I can't even look at myself. This is the greatest door on the face of Toro, apparently. There we go. Ooh, Goblin Wizard. Well, that's interesting. And terrifying. Let's be smart. Potion of Speed gives me haste. Die, wizard. Ah, concealment, huh? If I had taken out of character guess, I'd say that is Ghostly Visage. One of my favorite spells, honestly. For defense, rather. Not really good against offense, obviously, but still. No, I'm just speaking nonsense. Potion of Speed, by the way, gives me the haste effect temporarily, which means I move faster, I have extra armor class for a little while, and I actually get an extra attack per round. Of course, now it's worn off. It also increases your animation speed, so you look like you're, well, moving quickly, which makes sense, given the spell name. You're a tough monster, aren't you? Of course, if I can't roll above a 5 today, I can't really do much to deal with you, can I? There we go. Complain and ye shall receive. Or not. At least we're both rolling terribly. There we go. Alright, so this is interesting. A Goblin Wizard, huh? I don't know what to make of that. My last healer's kit. I wouldn't have called goblins and gnolls working together, but I guess... oh no. Maybe it's a accomplice or apprentice of Janna? Is Janna a goblin? I don't know. Again, Tomofar mentioned strange physiology. What is Janna? I'm very curious now. Let's see here. That's the warg's remains. This is the goblins. Ooh. Bracers of armor. Dagger +1. Parchments. Magical wand. May as well take these crystals. No reason not to. Okay, let's have a look-see. Oh, wow. USK +1 and +3. Various scrolls. And another wand. Alchemist's apparatus. Ooh, another potion of speed. All right. I'll drop a quartz crystal. No need to carry it. No need really, anyway. quite the collection of things. Potion of Bull's Strength. I'd rather have that than my Potion of Eagle's Splendor. That's more applicable at the very least. What about here? Ancient Tome. I want that for sure. So let's drop some of these petty gemstones in this berry. I can make do without it. There. Alright, time to take a look-see. I should probably be somewhere safer, in all honesty. Let's maybe find a secure room to read these things in and maybe even rest. Though it could be worthwhile using my Mistra's hand? Yes, hand. But first we'll read. Close this door up. Alright. First of all, what are these bracers, huh? Braces of armor, +1. These items at first appear to be simple wrist or arm guards, but they surround the wearer with an invisible field of force, and grant protection just like mundane armor. They are likely from the armory of some disbanded militia. So these bracers provide a +1 armor modifier bonus. Meaning if I had a +1 like chain shirt, this would be useless. However, since I don't, these are actually very useful. But they are goblin sized, so let me mess with them just a little bit to make them fit me. There we go. Perfect, 22 armor class. Next up, let's do the parchments. These sheets of parchment are all dirty and covered with stains and greasy fingerprints. There are notes in a crude goblin tongue scribbled on most of them, with some parts in simple common. Some of the clearer sections read, "Have not figured out what the correct cantrip to cast in the waters of wisdom yet. I'm not sure if each pedestal will release a token or not. Not sure if I want to face the elementals again to find out. The tokens the tokens appear to be used in the central well. I will experiment more one day. Perhaps Gishnak will send an escort with me." Interesting. I have no clue what to make of any of that, but interesting. Quite a big book here. Ancient Tome. The thick tome's pages are yellowed and crumbling from extreme age, and the writing within is quite compact, and in a language unfamiliar to you. Numerous notes have been scrawled into its sidebars throughout, most in a strange goblin tongue, but some in common. One of the larger notes reads as such. "The ruins uncovered below these caves are, in my estimation, none other than Netherese in origin. A remarkable discovery so far outside of the Anarok Desert. I can only surmise that this facility was some form of training area for Netherese magic, perhaps remotely located from the main empire. Regardless, it seems it did not escape the destruction of the rest of the Netherese. Most of the scrolls and other magic we have uncovered below have been destroyed or useless. What few good artifacts have been found have been jealously snatched by that damnable sorceress. If she would only tell us what she seeks here, this entire process would be much less frustrating. We'll send more apprentices below to discover more." That leads me to believe that the goblin, or at least this one goblin, is not in league with Janna, or is maybe unwillingly aligned with her. Interesting. Is that everywhere? Indeed so. All that remains is the main chamber. I think, though, to be prudent, let me head back to Hilltop. Reason for that is because my inventory is completely full, and I am not a fool. And secondly, I know nothing about Netherese, but apparently Janna does. And, well, it might be smart to get some information on it. So I think after messing with inventory, resting in my room, we'll speak to Ayala and see what she has to say about these, tome, well, rather this one tome, I should say. And my cat's grace is just worn off. Yeah. Also seems wise to purchase maybe some more potions. There's actually a lot to do, really. I'll speak to Fargan. What can I say? I like him more than Fiona, even though I've been living with Fiona for a little while, but regardless. Well, not living with, but working with, rather.
Hey, what?
A fair afternoon to you, Rayle. Something I can do for you? What else would you have in stock? Alright, first of all, this shield. Large shield +1. Alright. This wand? Wand of Lesser Summoning. Can I actually use that? I can. The enchantment on a Wand of Summoning owes much to the ancient magics crafted by followers of forgotten beast totems, though the modern example can hardly be called a divinely inspired tool. Sorcerers and wizards take inspiration from many places, and the resulting mix of incantations can bear little resemblance to the rituals they might have once been a part of. So this can summon... Oh, let's see, was that a boar? I think so. That's worth holding on to, I think. This one is what? Wand of Missiles. This one shoots magic missiles, which I cannot use. I will sell that. Various scrolls I can't use, sadly. I don't much care for this horn either. Keep the parchment and such. Oh, this belt, what is it? Ooh, Sash of Shimmering. When the wizard Midnight saw her abilities grow so great as to assume a station amongst the gods, her soul drank magic straight from the fabric of the weave. She ascended, abandoning much of her mortal self and belongings, though they too were transformed. The sash she wore absorbed so much energy that it sundered, and each of the many pieces became a powerful item in its own right, protecting the wielder from magical attack. So this belt provides spell resistance of 12. I'll just put that on right now, honestly. Easy enough to fit. Now, I'm not a fan of grenades. Granted, I'm biased, of course. I have a short bow +1, so I don't need grenades, but regardless, I'm not a fan of them. Also, let's remove my... I'll keep it on there. No reason not to. Don't need the dagger, but the wand is useful. Very cool. I'm inclined to buy more potions of bark skin. Given my own rules, I'll split them up as well, because it's just what I do. Very useful potions, I must say. So I have bark skin, 2 bark skins, potion of speed, and bull's strength. Probably don't need bull's strength now that I think on it. That said, though, what else would I really bring? I don't know. Anything worth purchasing that I care for? I like my armor quite a good deal. I like my weapon. I have some bracers, amulets. I think this works. Thank you, Fargan. Nope. All I have now is Endure elements, which granted does keep me quite warm, but not very good for fighting a swarm of gnolls, I think. So let's speak to Ayala. She might know about Netherese things, because I sure don't. What's my lore skill without that ring on? 2. It's not very high, so no, my character would not know much about Netherese. Or rather, Netheril is what it's called, but Netherese is sort of its, other name, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm fine for items. I could make more focus crystals, but I only really need 1, I think. Alright, Ayala.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
Technically, no, nothing yet. Is there something I can help you with, then? Well, how else can you help me exactly? Well, that depends. Is Drogon still using the rings he created? If you ask whether or not he gives the rings to his students, then the answer is yes. Thankfully, yes. You needn't get so excited about them, Xanos. They're just rings. You keep that smirk when I cannot see it, dwarf. These rings will save our lives plenty in the days to come. The fact that you have them is good. As I recall, the ring uses the energy of a focus crystal to pull you to Drogon in the instant before death, correct? You can also use them voluntarily to return to Drogon's side. Seeing as I'll be wherever Drogon is in both cases, we can use that to our advantage. I should be able to use a connection between the ring and the spot you came from to teleport you back there if need be. I wouldn't advise jumping back somewhere dangerous, but I will at least be able to save you some time. I'm afraid there's not much more I can do for you. Well, that's not... I mean, it's useful to know, but I was looking for other information. I have some questions for you. What do you want to know? Again, none of these options are related to what I care for. Never mind, no more questions. I should get going. Then I wish you luck, Rayle. Very well, let me head up to my room and rest. Take a quick break, recharge my spell. I'm awful at speaking. Recarg my spell? Recharge my spells. Ugh. English is hard, folks. Common's a tough language to speak. Alright, let's rest here. Oh, before I do that, actually. Spells. I've only seen a single trap from the gnolls, so I'm really not that worried about them. And now that I do have these braces of armor, I don't need magic vestment. How long does dark fire last? It seemed to wear off kinda quick. An hour per level. Hang on. That doesn't seem right. Bull strength is 1 hour per level, but that lasts much longer than dark fire. Curious. Well, regardless, level 2 spells first. Maybe another aid. Maybe a third aid, honestly. Sure, well, let's bring 3 aid. For a third level spell, I could bring another dark fire. I could also bring something like a glyph of warding, or what's divine power? Ah, yes. Makes me more of a fighter. Actually, quite literally, in fact. Let's bring a second... Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Alright, now rest. Just want to make sure I have all of my spells in order. So I have various things here, and I also have this wand, which could prove quite useful. Now then, let's return to the cave in question and deal with the large group of gnolls and their leader. This wand will be very helpful as a, well, pardon the term, scapegoat. Or a distraction, if you will. That might be a more polite way of putting it. Ayala.
Have you any news of the artifacts?
No, I've been resting. Can you teleport me somewhere? I need to go back to the last place I used my ring. Are you certain? Yes, I am certain. Alright. I should be able to pick up the location from your ring. Yes, good. It's within range. One moment, please. Back into the Gnoll Caves. Perfect. Let me now swap out rings with the Ring of Scholars for the Light and Lore, which sounds actually quite interesting. Alright. And now we'll go attack that group of gnolls.